Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Hurricanes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Makes the grab outside. It's Anderson. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
2nd and long here. Back to pass again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They just keep firing. Caught. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knocked me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy. But the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Nice football intelligence, understanding I'm not going to get to the quarterback. I'm not going to sack him. But if I get a mid up in the air, if I get one of those paws up there while he's throwing it, I can get the deflection and still ruin the screen pass. Really, really nice job by that defender.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mayava. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Deep in the end zone, it's Coleman Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Pringle. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Mensa. Out wide left, it's Pringle. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Moving out to the right. Has to throw it away on third down.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball's incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab. Nice move there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And the Canes will have it first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one, if they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways, they were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Long way to go on second down. The play fake. Going for it all. Touchdown, Canes. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knocking down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nab them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. shut it down's going up top. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Making the adjustment. Second down to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it down the field. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bowman. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mensah. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play,
trying to rumble in. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Extra point is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. That Miami offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pitting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. Red Evan on the RPO. Good, strong tackle. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win, but you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Here's Mensa to throw. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's changing the play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And here comes the offense on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. To the air, it's Mayava. And it's incomplete on third down. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Calls his own number. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Mensah shoots it to the left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Finds his man, it's Bowman. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Straight ahead, it's Jordan. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Second down, gonna throw it. Over the middle, it's Williams. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown Hurricanes. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running inside, it's Jordan. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on that one. Makes up for some of the lost yardage, but they are still facing a third down here late in the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Keep it on the ground. He didn't make it. He's down at the 32, and that'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain and bring up fourth down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 10 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Hoosiers eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reed.
Oh, a lot of space. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, the defense had been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Rush right in his face. At the 35, he's got room. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Drops back, it's Smayava. Left side, it's Jordan. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barber.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads it left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the air, it's Mayava. Look out! Hit as he throws. Right side, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. It's complete. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Changing the routes with his receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. On the move. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. In the backfield, it's Bowman. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on 1 more. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun, it's Pringle. all over him immediately.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Throwing, Mensah. Stepping to the right. Fires downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. Caught by Williams on the right. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threats.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
And the Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. Got him right there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. And let's take a second to look at the numbers these two quarterbacks have posted. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Making the adjustment on the play. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Wide open downfield. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Tough run here, it's Fletcher. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Pringle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, blowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Needs it here on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll ride him again. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Canes!
And And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
To the air, it's Mayama. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Slots it away.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Snapped on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this
breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Mayava. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, looking for a man. Right down the middle. And they can't make the connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Sells to fake. Out wide left, it's Bowman. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Left side is Williams. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Off play action. Buying time to his right. And the pressure gets to the quarterback, and down he goes, but also down is a penalty marker that might just wipe out that sack. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Booster. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Right side, it's Jordan. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Throws to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throwing right. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. All the way back. Touchdown, Miami. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.